In this video I will demonstrate the laboratory exercise of the course Cybersecurity Essentials of Cisco. In this exercise we'll configure a wireless router, upload and download files using FTP, connect securely to a remote site using a VPN, and secure a Cisco IOS router. But before starting the demonstration, subscribe to the channel to see more videos about packet tracer, networking and Cisco courses. And if you like this video, hit the like button and write in the comments if you have any questions about this exercise, packet tracer or networking. In this demonstration I will talk in English, but if you want the version in Portuguese, check the links in the description. Se quiser ouvir a versão em português desta demonstração, veja os links que estão na descrição. Let's start doing the demonstration. First, you have to go to the Metropolis Bank headquarters network and we are going to upload a file. So open the computer of Sally and we'll connect to the FTP web server using FTP. So open the command prompt. First, let's test if you have connection with the FTP server. So the FTP server is this one with the IP 10.44.1.252. So let's try to ping the server. So write the command ping and the IP. And you have connection to the server. Now to establish a connection with FTP, write the command FTP and the IP of the server. So 10.44.1.252 and press enter. We have a connection to the FTP server. The username is Sally, so write Sally. The password is FTP access. And we are logged in to the server. Now to upload a file, write the command put in the name of the file, that is secure.txt, and enter. Transfer complete, so the file was transferred with success. But the problem with this connection is because we are using the FTP protocol. This protocol is not encrypted, so all the access, all the communication was sent in plain text. So any sniffer on the network or during the communication until it reaches the server is not encrypted, so all the communication between the computer and the server is not encrypted, so this connection is not secure like this. And this is what you are going to solve on the next step. So you are going to configure a VPN client on the computer. Let's exit the FTP server, so right quit. Close the command prompt. First, we are going to check if you can reach the VPN server. So the VPN server is this IP. Open the command prompt again. Write ping and the IP of the VPN server. So 209.165.201.19 and enter. Let's wait. It's trying to connect. The first one failed. Let's wait again. Okay. The last ones worked. Let's try to ping again. So it's working right now. The problem was just the network was establishing the connection. So we have connection to the VPN server. Let's close the command prompt. Now open the VPN application. In here we are configuring the VPN. The group name will be VPN group. The key is 123. The host IP, server IP, is the IP of the VPN server. So 209.165.201.19. Now the username is Sally and the password is VPN Sally. And press connect. The VPN is connected. Press OK. Now we have a client IP because we have an encrypted tunnel between the Celis computer and the server. So all the communication in this tunnel will be encrypted. Now let's download a file, but with a VPN tunnel. We can close the application, but the VPN is still running. Now open command prompt. We are going to download the file from backups file. So this is the server, backups files server, and the IP. So let's try to ping the server. So write ping 10.44.2.10 and enter. Let's see if we have communication with that server. It's working. Let's try ping it again. So everything is fine. Now let's FTP the server to download the file. So write FTP in the IP of the server. So 10.44.2.10. Enter. We have connection to the server. The username is Sally and the password is secure Sally. Secure Sally and enter. We are logged in into the server. Let's try to download the file. So if we dir the server, we can see there is the file data.txt. To download the file, write the command get and the name of the file. So get data.txt and enter. Transfer complete. So the file was downloaded. The difference between this connection and the connection earlier is because now we are using the VPN. We are still using the protocol FTP, but because we are using a VPN tunnel, all the communication is encrypted. So all the access and communication is encrypted between the computer and the server. So we made the connection secured using an unencrypted protocol. We can close the Celis computer. The next step is to configure the HQ wireless router. So this is the wireless IP. If you try to open, it is locked, so we can't access the graphical interface to configure. We need to remote access the wireless router. So open the Fields computer that is connected to this part of the network. First, let's try to ping the HQ wireless to see if we have connection. HQ wireless, so this is the IP. Open the command prompt, try to ping, and the IP 10.44.0.254 and enter. We can ping the wireless router, so we have connection. Now let's see, we have to open the web browser to access the configuration on the router. So close the command prompt, open the web browser on Fields computer and enter the IP of the HQ wireless router. So in the URL write 10.44.0.254 and press go. It's asking for the authorization. Let's see. So the username is admin and the password is p@ssword. Press OK. We have access to the wireless router, and now let's do the configuration. Open the tab wireless, change the network name SSID from default to HQ Wi-Fi, and the SSID broadcast choose enable, so it can start broadcasting the SSID. Now go to the bottom, press Save Settings, and now open the option Wireless Security. The security mode change to WPA2 Personal, maintain the encryption as AES, and the passphrase write Cisco 321. Go to the bottom, press Save Settings. Now the configuration is saved and we have a wireless access point broadcasting the SSID using the security mode WPA2 with encryption and the password so users can connect to the network via wireless. Now the next step is to secure the HQ router. Let's close Phil's computer. The HQ router is this router. It's the gateway of the network. If you try to open, it's locked, so we can't access the graphical interface to configure the router. So open Phil's computer, that is in the same network. Let's try to ping the router to see if we have communication. So the HQ router is this one. We can see that we have two IPs for two interfaces, because you have an interface on the bottom and another interface here. We have two very different IPs because we are using two different networks on the same router. To see the names of the two interfaces, open the Options, Preferences, and on the Customize User Interface, you have the option Always Show Port Labels in Logical Workspaces. With it selected, now we can see the names of the ports. So the bottom one is Gigabit Ethernet 0/0. It's this one with this IP. And the other one is Gigabit Ethernet 0/1. It's this one. That is the interface. This part of the network is connected. Now let's secure the HQ router. So open Phil's computer. Open the command prompt. Let's try to ping the HQ router. So write ping 209.165.201.2, and we have connection to the router. Now let's connect to the router via SSH. So write the command SSH-L. Let's see the username. The username is Phil. So write Phil, and the IP for the interface is 209.165.201.2, and press enter. It asks for the password, and the password is secure SSH, and you are connected to the router. Now enter enable to have a special access. The password is Cisco. We now have privileges for configuration, and now we are going to activate the Cisco IOS configuration feature. Let's enter the global configuration mode with the command configure terminal and press enter. We're now on config mode, and first we are going to secure the boot image of the iOS with the command secure space boot dash image, and we get a message saying successfully secured running image, meaning that the iOS boot image is secured. Now let's secure the iOS configuration. Write the command secure space boot dash config and press enter, and you got a new message saying successfully secured config archive, meaning that the configuration of the iOS is secured. So both the boot image and the configuration file is secured. They cannot be changed or deleted by accident. Enter exit to exit the global configuration mode, and let's check the resilience configuration. Write the command show secure boot set and press enter, and we can see that iOS image resilience is activated, and the file .bin, that is the boot image of the Cisco IOS, is secured, and also the iOS configuration resilience is activated. The file .ar, that is the iOS configuration file, is always secured. Now we'll configure the banner motd, meaning message of the day, the message that shows when you enter the router, with the phrase authorized access only. For that, you have to enter the global configuration mode with the command configure terminal, and in config mode, let's enter the command banner motd. I will execute the command, but this will give an error. The command is incomplete because it needs a special character, an hashtag, indicates where the phrase starts and ends. If we try again the command with banner motd hashtag and enter, we get a message saying that to end the message you need to write the hashtag again at the end. So every line between the first hashtag and the last hashtag will be the message. We only need to write authorized access only, but we are writing something more. Let's write a few dashes, an enter, another enter, and now we write authorized access only. Another enter, again a few dashes. All of this is the message. Another enter, and now we write get out. Enter, enter, and let's end with dashes. And to end the message, we write hashtag. That means the message ends here. And we press enter. And the command motd is complete. So the entire message we want to insert starts at the first hashtag and ends at the last hashtag. To see if we inserted the message with success, let's exit configuration mode and let's end the connection. Let's try again to connect to the router with SSH. We write the password secure SSH and enter. And now when we enter the router, we get the message of motd. In this case, all these dashes, authorized access only, so everyone that tries to access the router will get this message as a warning that they are not authorized to access this router. Now the router is done, we are going to connect Gina's computer to the wireless network. The computer of Gina is in this room. It's a laptop, doesn't have a physical connection to the router or a wireless connection to the router. So let's configure the computer. Open Gina's computer. Let's keep the computer in frame. Open the PC wireless application. Let's configure the wireless. So open the tab Connect. Refresh to see the networks. We have the HQ Wi-Fi. That is this wireless AP we configured. Select HQ Wi-Fi and press Connect. The security is WPA2 and the pre-shared key is Cisco 321 and press Connect. As we can see, we establish a wireless connection between the laptop and the wireless AP. Now let's test if we have communication to the network. Let's try to ping the FTP web server. So open the command prompt and write ping, and the IP is 10.44.1.252 and try to ping it. Request timeout. Okay, now it's working. Let's try again. So we can communicate on the network. Finally, we'll verify if Gina's laptop uses DHCP. So on the computer, open the IP configuration, and we can see that the IP configuration is using DHCP. So when we connected to the network, we got automatic configuration. We got an IPv4, we got a subnet mask, the IP for the default gateway, and the IP for the DNS server. So all the configuration we need to communicate on this network. So this was everything we need to do for this exercise. So now subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos about packet tracer, networking and Cisco courses. Hit the like button if this video helped you, and write in the comments if you have any questions about this exercise, about packet tracer, networking or Cisco courses. But especially write about your thoughts about this course, and if you are thinking to do the next level course from Cisco Cybersecurity. Thanks, and I will see you on the next video or the next course.